What's up, everybody watching in the computer, smartphone, tablet, or TV? And let me lower my mic. This is Andy, and welcome back to another edition of Andy Plays. We are back at it again with some Madden NFL 21 gameplay on the PS4. We're cheap here. We can't get the PS5 or Xbox Series X just yet. Personally, I want to wait for the X for the flight simulator for Microsoft. But we're still on last gen. If you can believe it or not, we're going to call it last gen gaming, but still good graphics. Hey, can't complain about that. Some companies can't even adjust this quickly to making new games for the consoles. But Madden 21, we are here. I got it on mute. I'm going to unmute OBS when we're in the gameplay. So, we're doing my Baltimore Ravens, who going into Monday night's game against Cleveland are 7-5. So, looking at the records, the Browns are, and I'm trying to pull it up on the computer. The Browns right now are, I wish I had the standings. It'll just come up. Got it right here. 9-3. So we're 7-5, and we're chasing Cleveland for a wild card as well. We're also dealing with Indianapolis. We're also dealing with the Dolphins, and we're also dealing with the Las Vegas Raiders. So we're tied. Now, it would help if Indy did win, and then hoping a miracle happens that the Dolphins do lose their game to Kansas City. So that would help the Ravens in that sense. So that's how I think it's probably going to play out. Possibly Miami loses, because Buffalo's going to win the AFC East anyway. I mean, I'd be shocked if the Dolphins won. But Ravens have a lot of competition to worry about trying to get into the playoffs. Hasn't been a good season. It's been mediocre. We've had some wins and we've had some losses. 7-5 going into this week, and especially how we only have 4 weeks left of the season. 2 out of 3 teams that we're playing the next 4 weeks are contenders for a playoff spot. So Cleveland, obviously, and then week 16 when we're at home against the Giants. So thankfully, 2 on the road, 2 at home, and our last game is on the road against Cleveland in week 17. Not Cleveland, not Cincinnati, my bad. And I will mention the Giants and Washington are neck and neck for the NFC East. Under 500. So, this weird year of canceling games and postponing them and just continuing on, I guess really does have a meaning if you really want to go into that. So, we're not going to have Dez Bryant. I mean, that's obvious. Why would we want Dez Bryant? He's being immature again. So, nobody needs him. We got Lamar at least. See, Lamar is our future. I always say that, and hopefully, and this is just my theory, I mean, we need to be on the road for a playoff run. I mean, being at home doesn't help us. I mean, look what Flacco did in 2013. All those games were on the road. So I'll remind you.
Tonight,
let me lower the capture card. That's better.
It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
So we're at the Rough House, the Dog Pound. Which, divisional opponent. I said Cleveland was going to be a good team, and I was right about that. But imagine if we can beat the Browns. I mean, that would help us.
We'll see Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns.
Yes, Mr. State Farm. That's what we're going to call him, Mr. State Farm.
Folks here, they are bundled up, but they're ready for football. As you get a look at First Energy Stadium.
I don't know. Maybe that's Aaron Rodgers. I mean, doesn't Baker Mayfield have those commercials somewhere? I forget. But I'm sorry if I'm disappointing a couple people. I want to play Madden because this is crunch time. And this is important for us. Let's go! Monday Night Football. Ooh!
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
All right, here we go.
The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
We've had dual-threat quarterbacks in the NFL in the past, and we've had some really good ones. But I don't know if we've had one
And he does get comparisons to, you know, Mike Vick, which is fair. I mean, Mike Vick was a mobile quarterback.
Rushing yards in a single season for a quarterback at over 1,200 yards. And he led his Baltimore Ravens to a 14-2 regular season mark, best in the NFL. The sky is the limit for Lamar Jackson.
He'll have a first down past the 40.
See, look at that. Midfield already. 21 yards for Willie Snead.
Nice gain of 21 yards.
21 yards.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake.
And look at that O-line. You need the O-line to do more of that.
In stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
All right, we're going to go read option. Let's see if Lamar can do something here. If we can get a good read.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Yeah, he'll be out.
Good job. That's how you do the read option.
Down this time on a gain of 19. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of it.
There we go.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
His agent? I don't get that, but okay.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
2 good plays, and we've gotten so far.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Ooh.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State. It's J.K. Dobbins.
9
He's
yards.
going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 22. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And he will
Not sure get the first.
down at about the 21-yard line. He'll get a couple yards on that one.
A pickup of 2 yards.
All right, so let's see how we can run this route.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Good job, J.K.
Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
They're still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard
This helps.
pickup brings it to
3rd and 3.
Here's Jackson.
I'm running.
Time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the
keep
pass
in mind,
rush.
when we always get into the end zone,
He gets away,
Edwards
picks
is
up a big
normally
first
our
down,
number 1
and sets
carry.
up 1st and goal
So let's see if he
inside
can
the
pick
10.
this touchdown up. And he will. And he will.
Into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Good job, Gus
A
Edwards.
6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up.
That was very good in our lead drive. Get that touchdown. Lead the game off with that. That's how you do it. All right, so we're just going to fast forward the game and do the offense only. All right, Cleveland was going to come back. Hey, I'm not surprised.
So
oh, so we do got Dez.
as this offense
A
gets
little
set
bit of a
to take
cheat
over.
there, but all right.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And Bryant's got it over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
The 33-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side.
Oh,
Into
no.
coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Sendejo. He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick. Rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the... So the football will be at the 25.
Oh, they got a field goal on us, so we just got to be careful.
Set to take over.
That's all we got to do.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads
What a
to
read
2nd
option
and
to
10
see if
from
what
the
happens
25.
again.
Jackson going to run.
Oh my goodness, nobody even
He'll
saw me
have a first
going.
down past the 40. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So this play, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches
Amazing.
worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. And when you can break off big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
A gain of 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be
Right when I got hit, I released, and I got the first down.
That one a first
That's
down
very
pickup
good.
of 8.
And the Raven first down.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got
Saw
the first
Hollywood
down,
open
7-10,
and a
he'll take it
touchdown.
into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play?
So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play.
We should be able to take advantage of this bad team. I mean, come on, Cleveland.
Jackson,
We know how bad
first
they
down.
can get.
Forced out to his left.
Woo!
Man open left side is Brown. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
That's who I got to read.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out near midfield.
I've done a good job not getting tackled while running.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Well, we've seen Jackson
try it again.
already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
49.
Running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Shy of midfield.
The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Instead of throwing it
Nice, so
downfield,
62 yards for Tucker.
You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Makes the score Ravens 17, Browns 10.
Cleveland was going to make this
So
a fight.
will be at the 25
Nice surprise.
as
No.
this offense gets set to take over. Now Jackson on first down, being chased out left. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Now Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
On the carry for Baltimore.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little
Look at
pep in
that.
their
That was a
steps.
nice
They're starting to
quick
think that
throw.
they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. He gets it forward for 4,
Might be a
maybe
face
5,
mask.
but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Oh, no.
That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
3rd and 17 coming up.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
Browns 17.
Now following
I'm going to go for a big play right now.
We're about to find out.
Here we
Throwing
go.
on first down, it's Jackson.
Oh.
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anderson-Dejo. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. You
No.
don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely.
Well,
So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense
see
gets
what
ready
happens
to
now.
take over the football. On the option, it's Jackson. And he's out right at the 25. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
extra protection.
Here's Dobbins. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Hey, look at
Get
that.
this one up to the 44-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
One defender.
I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. Busting through contact.
50
just wasn't
yards.
a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Steps away to his left.
Throw it.
He's just going to get
Throw
rid of
it.
this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
I'm going to go for
The
it.
tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4.
He was able to get away earlier in the
And
drive,
we
but
got the
apparently all time
first.
They put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
And the Ravens first down.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And he's
Take the
gonna go
sack.
down here. A
Might as
sack.
well.
They push him back to the 34. With a man with a big new contract, Myles Garrett, in there to take him down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, and now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 15, but it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he'll have
There
the
we
first
go.
down, getting this one to the
Keep
14-yard line.
the chains moving.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down, Baltimore.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Brought in left side by Snead.
Touchdown.
Into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown as the Ravens push further out in front. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to.
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. Looking downfield for Dez. And this is, oh my goodness.
It's caught.
Hold it in one-handed.
Touchdown.
Take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Dez Bryant, 67 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receiver.
This is great. Well, this is fantastic.
After a good punt, this
Now we can
offense
just
will
have
start
some
with
fun
top
with these
field
guys.
position inside the 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. It looked like almost
And I wanted to purposely get Sendejo because he was the one who picked me off twice.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? When you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball, but the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Another good game.
We
That's
are
now
destroying
35
these
yards
Browns
combined on those
on
last
the
two
road.
plays.
First down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Dancing to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way. He should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Myles Garrett.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Come on.
Down.
I want to keep this going.
From the gun, Jackson. Pressure. He may try to do this. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
B.J. Goodson made
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now.
And this is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard.
I'm going to see if I can challenge this. Can I challenge this?
Gain. So here, the men in charge are going to be looking at whether or not the receiver had possession of the ball as he went out of bounds.
And they have to make sure that the receiver got both feet down in bounds as well.
I want to see if I got the touchdown.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the... Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Sean Culkin there to make the grab, and the Ravens will extend their lead.
I thought that was a nice job there.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line.
All right, well, this is shoe-in for sure if we can run the clock down.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Good news is my 3 core receivers have gotten the touchdown today.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs.
And that's important.
No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have.
4 passing touchdowns for Lamar today.
Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Edwards has a touchdown.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left.
Throw it out of bounds.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that.
Go.
Frankly, I think it was the only
Throw it.
Yeah, got outside of the
Something
pocket,
good
realized
happens.
he had nothing, just chucked it free.
And that's what you do.
Another down, right?
And
my punter has not come out today.
They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. They'll roll him out right. On the crossing route, complete. That's Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Hollywood Hornets.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. To throw is Jackson. Throwing on 1st down.
That throw over the middle, caught by Bryant.
Jackson.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Rolling to his right. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15.
196 yards! What am I doing today? Let's have some fun trying to run this set.
Especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe
All right,
better
take the
decision
sack.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Let's see if Andrews can get that touchdown
Operating from
today.
the gun, Jackson.
Oh!
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his... So
Well,
the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he takes us beyond the 35.
203 rushing yards for
Nothing
Lamar.
open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down.
Yes, we are doing very well today.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Over the middle here to Brown.
And
he'll
we're
be
doing
taken
very
down,
well.
But not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Operating from the gun, Jackson, flush to his right. Caught right side, it's Snead. And he'll go out of bounds.
5-yard line.
Down to the 5. A big play that time for the Ravens. 45 yards.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground?
I'll try to read options, try to get Lamar
That
in,
didn't happen,
and
his
get a
receiver
rushing
took advantage.
touchdown for him to end this game. Yep, it's going to happen. It's going to... Oh!
He'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain there.
I'll try it again.
Himself at 2nd down.
Have an idea.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
And here's Jackson on the option.
Oh, no! I got a fumble!
And this is picked up.
Oh!
There as his guys will get the football. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Jackson on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Mack Wilson.
2nd and 18.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop
No.
it. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go.
Oh, no!
He's able to
No!
take this one back to the 36-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team.
So, unfortunately, this is how it's ended
So
up.
now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
I'm going to try to go for the big play. And if I can't get it here, then I'm screwed.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go on the run.
Oh! I made a stupid error.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way
I made a
down to
stupid
the
error.
40-yard line.
So there's an overtime. Look at
So
that.
the football will be at the 25-yard line.
I get another
as
chance.
This offense gets set to take over.
I don't know how could they miss a field goal, but hey.
Go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now and I think the ball's out,
Oh.
but this will fortunately wind up
Out of bounds.
Give him a
How
couple on the
lucky am
scramble
I?
at 2nd down. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
To throw again on second down.
I want Dobbins to pick up the first, and he does.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid,
This is
running
good.
backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft.
Come on, JK! Oh! Okay, well, at least we're in field goal range. I like to be able to play some defense and be able to get that to stop if somehow we do have to end up kicking a field goal.
That's what I call a steal.
Because what happens is if you kick the field goal, you got to play some defense to keep that lead.
Throwing right, and that's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's
I have
taken
5
down at the
interceptions.
31.
But why would I want to
A lot
bench
of
my
effort there
QB?
for just a 3-yard gain.
I mean,
now
that's
second
stupid.
down.
I was going to consider it if we had a bigger lead.
And for one of
We were
the first
supposed
times
to.
tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On third down, Jackson steps away to his left. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
Oh.
And that will be incomplete.
I think I might as well kick the field goal.
But it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge
It's
right
good.
there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Makes the score Ravens 44, Browns 41.
Just going to have to play defense and hope for a miracle.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
Well, I got to say, Lamar did a good job.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not.
Oh, no. No!
Oh, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal.
Okay, we got a tackle.
But you're also kicking
Not
off
bad.
the ball with a chance to kick the field goal.
Baker is almost 400 yards.
Touchdown.
How is this possible?
That has to be the mindset.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Oh, it's
intercepted! We're going to win!
Off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Mayfield's pass intercepted by the Ravens.
So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
50-yard
For
run.
whatever reason, neither team able to finish
It's
this game off.
over.
The first thought is,
We
does anyone want to
win.
win it? But I think that they both desperately
Baker
want to
makes
win
a
it. Sometimes
stupid
it's
decision.
at least errors.
Well, it's out there
And
for
the
the taking. We'll
Ravens
see who can do it.
move to 8 and
We were an
5.
absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats.
Oh, I don't know
What a
how
game.
this game is
And
being
it's
glitchy,
rare
but
that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about, a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the
both
ball went
Lamar
to
and
the
Baker
post.
had
They did
4
go through the
touchdowns.
post. Ice water
But
was
the
in
Ravens
vain.
got that big
So
play on
that's a wrap
defense
for
in
Charles
OT.
Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more,
All right.
check us out at easports.com.
So I think with that, we're going to wrap up this episode of Andy Plays. So thank you all very much for watching. And until the next one, please take care.